Hi there, everyone, and welcome to week 4 on the mole. Again, today I'm going to go through the honors week, but it's going to be the same lesson format. You're just going to have different activity sheets. So you're going to have different types of questions and whatnot for your week. So we're going to go ahead and get started. When I click on Monday, you're going to see your link that you just clicked on for the start here and where you found this video. Then you're going to do a measuring the small stuff discussion. And so what I have here is I have this question for you, or a series of questions. So, how would you figure out how many Skittles are in this jar if you had access to a scale? What is something that you would do? Now, go to your cabinet, and I really want you to do this and count out 12 grains of salt. Was it easy or was it difficult? What is another word for 12 items? What would you call that? How many? What would, if I said, go to the store and get me 12 apples? What's another way I could say that to you? Okay. Now, when you're thinking about the grains of salt, do they contain one atom, 12 atoms? How many atoms do you think are there? And how do scientists count how many atoms are there if atoms are so small? Then I would like for you to listen to this very quick song, and I'd like for you to explain what the mole is in your own words. And if you'd like to, there's another resource on moles if you'd like to go through that as well. And then what I would like for you to do is you're going to do this gizmo. So the gizmo that you're going to do, I actually filmed a tutorial on that, and the tutorial is linked in the gizmo. It's also linked here. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a gizmo activity on moles. If you'd like to see how to do that, please click this link. It's a quick how-to on doing the lab. Okay. And then the last activity that you're going to do for today is an Avogadro's number reading. And so something I want you guys to do is make sure that you do all of the practice questions, and then you submit your assignment by clicking turn it in, and then those scores will go directly to me into my Schoology gradebook. So going to Tuesday, on Tuesday, you are going to do a couple of things, and not everything is loaded right now, but you're going to do a mole carnival simulation. And again, there is a tutorial on how to do the mole carnival lab simulation embedded in that document. Then you're going to have notes. They're not listed here right now, but you're going to do some notes. So I'm going to walk you through what my typical notes would be in a class for the mole. And then you're going to do 2 different readings through CK12. On Wednesday, you're going to do some practice problems. So you're going to apply your understanding. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to watch a couple of videos. So you're going to watch Moles Part 1, Part 2, and then Moles Made Easy. I do expect for you to be taking notes on these videos while you are watching them to help you do your conversions. And then the last part of that day of Wednesday is going to be to do your molar mass and mole conversion practice problems. And that's going to take a little bit of time. So your videos aren't going to take way too long, but this worksheet is really going to take a lot of time, because that's really, you're putting to work what you've learned in these videos and throughout the week so far. Then finally, on Thursday's activity is going to be your quiz and a review. So you're going to have a review sheet and a quiz. Those are already loaded here. And then you're going to go ahead and submit that for me. And then we have, just like last week, we have a Friday in class, or Friday activity, or in class day. Now, this is not loaded yet. It won't be loaded until Tuesday or Monday evening, but that is going to be a lab that you're going to do. And what I'm going to want you to do is I want you to figure out how many atoms are present in a series of samples. So you're going to figure out how many atoms are present in a copper penny, how many atoms are present in a teaspoon of salt, how many atoms are present in a teaspoon of sugar. And then also, finally, I would like for you to tell me how many atoms does it take to write your name in chalk. So how many atoms, if chalk is made up of calcium carbonate, how many atoms does it take? And then that's going to be your assignments for this week. So this Friday activity, that's going to be due by Monday morning at 10 a.m. and then everything else is going to be due the next day by 10 a.m. Okay. Again, if you're in class, then you're going to be offset by a day. But if you don't finish your lab activity that day, then I expect for you to finish the activity that was assigned that day. For example, say you're in class on Tuesday and you do the lab, but you don't turn in the lab, you don't submit the lab, then I expect you to do Tuesday's activities and have those submitted by 10 a.m. I don't want you to get too far behind in anything. Same thing, if you're in class on Wednesday, I'd like for you to submit Wednesday's assignment if you do not submit the lab from that day. Now, this lab really should not take you much longer than an hour, so you should be able to finish it in class. You might have a little bit to catch up on when it comes to your calculations. The actual lab activity, the video that I've already filmed, is only about 5 minutes long. So the collecting the data isn't what takes a while. It's the designing the experiment and also calculating your answers. Okay. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and reach out. Let me know. I am always available.